Well, good evening to all pro wrestling fans of all shapes and sizes from all around the world. Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the YouTube the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So, for this episode, three things. First off, I'm going to go over my finalized Las Vegas trip Wrestlemania weekend schedule. So I'm going to go over that one last time now that I have pretty much gotten or ordered the tickets for each of the shows that I plan on going to. So I'll go over that first. And then going to preview two shows. Going to preview Stardom New Blood 19, because that's coming up in just a few days. And then going to finish off with my preview of WWE Elimination Chamber, Toronto. So, going to do another doubleheader preview. But yeah, so got quite a bit to do in this video. So let's hop right on in. Okay. So, I am pretty much set with my Las Vegas trip in April. I will be leaving April 14th, and I will return April 22nd. So, decent length. Okay, so as far as pro wrestling shows I'll be going to, I am confirmed for 8. That's right, 8 wrestling shows. So I'm going to go ahead and go over those confirmed 8 shows in order of schedule. Alrighty, so let me get my graphics up. First show I'll be going to will be Dragon Gate The Rebirth, or Dragon Gate USA The Rebirth, which will be on Wednesday, April 16th at the Moon at Palms Resort, and that'll be the first show I'm going to. Technically part of the collective. But yeah, looking forward to that. I'll be front row for that. Front row VIP, actually, for that. So, looking forward to that. I was definitely big into Dragon Gate long time ago. And the fact that they're going to be there in Vegas while I'm there, of course I had to jump on the opportunity. You know what I mean? So, definitely looking forward to this show. And they're doing a pre-show meet and greet for those that got the VIP package. So, looking forward to that. And, they haven't started confirming any cards yet for this show. So, looking forward to when they start putting the card together for this show. Should be good. Should be really good. Okay. Next up, on the 17th, so I'm only going to one show on the 16th. On the 17th, I'm doing 3 shows for the 17th. So, here we go. Alright, so I pretty much display these two because, I guess they're kind of like a combo sort of thing. But, to start off, the 17th, Stardom American Dream 2025 in Sin City, which will be first show I go to. That will begin at 12 p.m. And then Spark Joshi Puresu's Lady Luck, which will be at 5 p.m. And both of these shows will be at the same venue, which is the Vale Pavilion at the Silverton Lodge Casino. So that's the venue for both of these shows. I'm doing front row for both. And the thing is, with these shows, even going back to the Dragon Gate show, these shows are choose your seat. Choose your seat. So, pretty much, first one that gets there and claims a seat, that's your seat, within the section that you purchase. So, that's how they're doing the tickets and where you sit. So, no assigned seating. So, but yeah, I'll be at front row for both of these shows. Like I said, they'll both be in the same venue. Stardom American Dream 2025 in Sin City at noon. Spark Joshi Lady Luck at 5 p.m. Alrighty. So the next show is going to actually be a little later. That same evening. That's right. That's Marvelous Women's Pro Wrestling. Oh yeah. That'll be there at the Meet Las Vegas venue. Thursday night, April 17th at 11 p.m. Definitely looking very forward to this. I had to jump on this because I've never been to a Marvelous show. I've seen a few. I've purchased a few Marvelous pay-per-views, PLEs, stuff like that. So I've definitely always wanted to check out a Marvelous show in person. I didn't get a chance to while I was in Japan. So bam, here's my opportunity, and I was able to get front row for this. So definitely excited for this show. And that concludes April 17th for me. So Stardom, Spark, Marvelous. Those are the three shows I'm going to do. And then on April 18th, which is a Friday, starting off, oh yeah. So Stardom doubleheader. And this is part 2. Stardom American Dream 2025 in the Neon City, which will be at Meet Las Vegas. And this will be at noon as well. Just like the other show, just different day, different venue. So, yeah. I'm actually very excited about the fact that Stardom is doing 2 shows in Vegas. They're doing a double header. I mean, that's not something that they've done in a long time, if they've even done a double header. But, yeah. So, kind of had to take advantage and jump on this. Front row for this show as well. But, yeah, had to jump on this. I mean, how often does Stardom come to the U.S. and do a double header? Just saying. Just saying. So, yeah, 2 Stardom shows. Whew. That's going to be insane. It's going to be real insane. All right. The next show I'm going to do, which I didn't have a specific graphic for this one, so I just used the general graphic. Right here in the middle, those 3 letters, DPW, Deadlock Pro Wrestling. Of course, being that I'm from North Carolina and Deadlock Pro Wrestling is based in North Carolina, I had to come out to Vegas and show my support. Like, if I'm going to be in Vegas and DPW is going to be in Vegas, you best believe I'm going to show my support. So, decided to grab me a ticket for the DPW show in Vegas, which will be at 4 p.m. at the Meet Las Vegas venue. So pretty much will be after the Stardom show. But yeah, looking very forward to continuing to support Deadlock Pro Wrestling. I'm actually, by the way, I'm actually going to their next show in Durham, North Carolina on the 16th of March. So that will actually be the last show before they make way to Vegas. So definitely looking forward to that show. Okay. And then the next show I'm going to, so I'm also going to 3 shows on the 18th. And this will be the last show for the 18th. How about some more Dragon Gate action? But they are going to be collaborating with Pro Wrestling Revolution for this show. So we got Dragon Gate / Pro Wrestling Revolution's The Gate of Revolution. That's right, this will be at 8 p.m. at the Meet Las Vegas venue. So definitely looking forward to this. Got front row for this as well. But yeah, more Dragon Gate action. And Pro Wrestling Revolution apparently features a lot of Lucha Libre talent. So this ought to be a load of fun. But yeah, definitely looking forward to checking this out in the evening. And that's pretty much it for the 18th. I thought about doing the Heels Have Eyes GCW The Collective show, which is at midnight. But to be honest, and I could, but to be honest, just from my experience, doing 4 shows in Philly, like, it just, doing 4 shows, like, 2 back-to-back days, it was too much. It was too much. Four shows in a day was just really too much. So I figured, let me just do 3, because I'm already doing 3 on the 17th. So let me just pace myself. Just do another 3. Just leave it at that. And yeah, and I just left it at that. So 3 shows on the 17th, 3 on the 18th, 1 on the 16th. And we got one more show. This for the 19th. April 19th. This is on a Saturday. Here we go. Of course, I could not leave TJPW hanging. So I decided to pick up a ticket for GCW versus TJPW versus DDT show, which will be Saturday the 19th, 2 p.m., and this will be at the Pearl Theater at the Palms Resort and Casino. So yeah, this is one of the shows that's part of the collective. But yeah, I was, I felt a little bummed, being that the TJPW Live in Vegas show was booked for 11 a.m. on April 18th, which is 1 hour before the Stardom show starts. So had to make a decision. I was originally going to do the TJPW Live in Vegas, but thankfully I was able to sell my ticket and get a little bit of money for that. But this collaboration show, now I don't have front row for this. I do have lower level, just not like ringside floor level. So which is fine, which is totally fine. But yeah, I definitely wanted to be sure I caught at least one show that included TJPW. And thankfully, as said on their website, all 16 ladies that have made the trip that are not only competing in the TJPW Live in Vegas show, but also in this collaboration show. Pretty much the same thing they did last year, because remember, all the TJ talent did both of those shows last year, because they did the TJPW Live in Philly, and then they did the TJPW versus GCW. All that competed in both shows. So this one's no different. So I'm happy about that. But yeah, those are the 8 shows I'll be attending. I think it's a good lineup. I like the lineup personally. But yeah, should be good. And there's at least a little bit of variety. But these are shows that I'm very pumped and hyped about. But there are 2 other things. Now, these are kind of miscellaneous, but 2 other events that I did get tickets to that I will be checking out throughout my time in Vegas. First up, oh yeah, that's right. I did get me a 4-day pass to WrestleCon. And like I said, WrestleCon is from April 17th to the 20th. And, you know, there's going to be times where, you know, especially in the morning, that I'll be able to check out a little bit of this con. And I'm hoping, being that I got a ticket to this. So y'all remember last year, the Stardom meet and greet was done at WrestleCon. So I'm hoping they do the same thing this time around. I mean, unless they're planning on doing, well, then again, I can't really see them doing post or pre-show meet and greets with both of their events. Because, I mean, after excuse me, after Stardom American Dream and Sin City, right after that, doors are going to open for Spark Joshi. And then for Stardom American Dream and the Neon City, right after that, it'll be time for DPW at the same venues. So that's why I'm thinking, if they do, which I'm pretty sure they are going to do meet and greets, I think they're going to do them through WrestleCon, just like they did last year. So, being that being a possibility, I went ahead and got a WrestleCon pass, so I wouldn't have to worry about potentially missing that. So that's what I'm hoping they'll still do. Is they'll do the Stardom meet and greets through WrestleCon, which honestly I think they did a great job when they did it that way. They let you pre-purchase, and then you just go. You go to the time slots depending on the wrestlers for each specific time slot. You get scanned in, and you do your meet and greet. So I'm hoping they do it the exact same way they did last year, because I think they did a great job doing it that way. The New Japan staff did a really good job. Daichi, Mr. Okada, like the referees, everybody, the whole staff did a great job with the organizing of that meet and greet with the Stardom talent. So I'm hoping they do the same thing again through WrestleCon. And who knows? Shoot. Being that both Stardom shows are on the 17th and the 18th, I'm really guessing that they're probably going to do the meet and greets probably on the 19th and the 20th. That just seems to make the most sense to me. Now, as far as what time they're going to do them, that's a whole nother story. But we'll just have to wait and see. And then, lastly, which this is a long shot, This is a long shot, but I'm taking a chance here. I'm taking a gamble here. I mean, I am going to Vegas, so you know how it is. That's right. WWE World. I actually got a Sunday pass and a Monday pass. So April 20th and 21st for this event. So this will be at the Las Vegas Convention Center. And I didn't mention it, but WrestleCon will be at the Westgate Hotel and Casino Resort. But this WWE World will be at Las Vegas Convention Center. Thankfully, it's just a short walk from the Westgate, which is where I'll be staying. But yeah, like I said, it's a long shot, but I'm hoping to get a chance to meet certain wrestlers. Here's hoping. I know so far the wrestlers that they have so far on confirmed for their list: Alexa Bliss, Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre, Jey Uso, Kevin Owens, LA Knight, Liv Morgan, Mike Tyson, Rhea Ripley, The Undertaker, Tiffany Stratton, and Trish Stratus. Really, I mean, as far as this list, I mean, of course, meeting The Undertaker would be cool. I really hope that possibly, you know, Io Sky, Kairi Sane, Asuka can get on that list. You know, Dakota Kai. I mean, I hope there's a lot of names. Shinsuke Nakamura. I mean, there's a lot of names on there I would love to see. There's a lot of names on there I would love to see. So, you know, on here, apparently Cody Rhodes is only going to be on Thursday the 17th. Tiffany Stratton's only on the 17th. Mike Tyson is only on Sunday the 20th. So, like I said, we'll see. But I mainly decided to take my chances on this to see if I can, you know, meet certain wrestlers. Although I've heard WWE World can get like super duper ginormously packed, but it's just a chance I'll have to take. But yeah, so that is pretty much the layout of my Las Vegas trip. I'm excited. April can't get here fast enough, so I'm very excited. And folks that see this, let me know. Let me know for anybody that's going on Vegas. Come by and say hi. Let's sync up. You know what I mean? Let's enjoy these events together and have some fun. You know, I've always enjoyed meeting other pro wrestling fans. I mean, I did that when I went into Japan. I made some new friends from all around the world. So by all means, if it's anything, enjoying pro wrestling events with other fans, tons of fun. So definitely let a brother know. Okay. So next up, we're gonna switch gears. Let's do some previews, y'all. Let's do some show previews. Okay. We got Stardom New Blood number 19. Oh yeah. It's right around the corner, only a few days away. Stardom New Blood 19 will be this Friday, February 28th. This will be at the Tokyo Belsal Shibuya first in Tokyo, Japan. And got quite an interesting card that's going to involve determining a new number one contender for the Stardom New Blood Tag Team Championships. And including also a title defense. So it's quite an interesting card. But let's go ahead and let's hop into it. First up. Alrighty, we got ourselves a singles match here. We have one second. Sorry about that. We have a singles match between Sayaka Kurara and Miku Kanae. So we got Cosmic Angels versus T-Hearts. And of course, recently Miku Kanae just became the #1 contender to the International Ribbon Tag Team titles alongside Kaori Wakana. So, yeah, she's been busy. Definitely been busy. This should be a good match. This should be a really good match. But I'm gonna have to go with Sayaka Kurara to pick up the victory. I think she has this one. But I think Miku Kanae will put up a good fight. But yeah, I'm going Sayaka Kurara. This should be good. Should be really good. Alright. Let's go to our next match. And this is where the New Blood Tag Team title contention comes into play. So, they have decided to do a one-night New Blood Tag Team Championship #1 contender tournament involving 4 teams. And this is one of the first round matchups. So, we got the team of Cosmic Angels, Aya Sakura and Yuna Mizumori, taking on the team of Kaori Yoneyama and Rian. Now, recently, Kaori Yoneyama had a singles match with Rian. She beat Rian. They were good sports about it afterwards, and Rian wanted to team up with Kaori and go after those tag titles. So, here we are. To be honest, I'm going to go with Aya Sakura and Yuna Mizumori. I'm going Cosmic Angels for this because I really just don't see any reason for Kaori Yoneyama to even be... Honestly, I don't even know why she's in this tournament. It doesn't seem to make sense, being that the New Blood tag titles are mainly for the younger, up-and-coming rookie talent, but, you know. I don't know, that's just me, but I'll be pulling for Cosmic Angels to win this and advance to the finals. So, Aya Sakura, Yuna Mizumori got my vote. Alrighty. Let's take a look at the other first round match. Alrighty, for this one, excuse me. For this one, we have God's Eye, made up of Ranna Yagami and the recently crowned Future of Stardom champion, Hina, teaming up to take on the rookie combo of Akira Kurogane and Yuria Hime. Ooh, this is going to be a tough task for the rookies. But, you know, they've been getting better little by little. They've been growing on me, especially Akira Kurogane. I like her. I really like her. But, you know, it's good to see them getting matches consistently and just really growing during their time in Stardom. So, I like it. I like it. But I do not see them defeating God's Eye. So, I'm going to have to go with God's Eyes, Ranna Yagami, and Hina to pick up the victory and advance to the finals. So, should be good though. Looking forward to seeing how the rookies do. Alrighty, let's take a look at our next match. Okay, we got Seedling invading Stardom for a match on New Blood. Seedling versus H.A.T.E. Okay, interesting. So from Seedling, we got the combo of Hana, Hanori, and Miria Kouga taking on H.A.T.E.'s Rina and Ruaka. If I remember correctly, I saw Hana Hanori. That's right. I believe she was on Serialism Chapter 6. So, yeah. And like I said, Miria Kouga, I've seen quite a bit from Seedling. I also saw her in Japan. She was in the Ice Ribbon Mania show. Also she was at the meet and greet as well. But I don't see them beating H.A.T.E. I think Rina and Ruaka have this one in the bag, so I'm gonna go with H.A.T.E. to pick up the victory. Yeah, this easy one. Okay. Next up, I assume this will be next, is when they're gonna do the finals of the New Blood Tag Team Championship #1 Contender Tournament. Mainly because I think doing that tag match before gives both first round winners an opportunity to rest and recuperate. So, as I said, my picks were Cosmic Angels and God's Eye. So that's Aya Sakura, Yuna Mizumori, Hina, and Ranna Yagami. You know what? Mainly because she hasn't really had a shot at it, and I can kind of see this going this way. I'm going to say Cosmic Angels. Aya Sakura and Yuna Mizumori pick up the victory and become the new #1 contenders for the Stardom New Blood Tag Team Championships. So, I'm going Yuna Mizumori, Aya Sakura. I mean, God's Eye could do it as well. It's just, I don't see Hina challenging for another title just like that, being that she just won the Future Stardom Championship. But yeah. So that's my prediction there. And then what I assume will be the main event of Stardom New Blood 19. Alrighty, we have the New Blood Tag Team Championships on the line as the champions, Rice or Bread from Empress Nexus Venus, Waka Tsukiyama and HANAKO will take on the team from Women's Pro Wrestling Diana. That's Nanami and Himiko. It should be a good match. Should be a really good match. Of course, Nanami is also a member of God's Eye. But yeah, this should be a good match. But I'm gonna have to go with Rice or Bread to retain the New Blood Tag Team titles. But I hope this main event gets plenty of time, which I assume will be the main event. But hopefully they get plenty of time and really showcase all four of these ladies. But yeah, I'm going Rice or Bread to retain the titles. And I have a feeling after this match, the tournament winners will come out and probably do a segment with the champs. And then, who knows, maybe the #1 contenders will get their title shot perhaps at Stardom New Blood 20, which Stardom New Blood 20 is March 27th. So I mean, they could wait and do it then. I mean, might as well. So yeah. But yeah, so that's Stardom New Blood 19. That's that card. Interesting card. But yeah. Should be good. Alright. Now let's finish off with WWE as we have WWE Elimination Chamber Toronto. That's right. That will be this Saturday, March 1st, at the Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Now, so far, I mean, there's only 4 matches, so I just think all 4 will just get a decent amount of time. There's also going to be a segment as well, which, you know, I'll talk a little bit about. But let's get into the matches. Alright, first off, we have an unsanctioned match between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, former best friends. Okay. Now, I know one of the last things that happened was Kevin Owens hitting Sami Zayn with a package pile driver. This is interesting. I know Sami Zayn's been kind of on a losing streak lately. Which I think the last victory he had was over the Miz. But and then Kevin Owens, I mean, he lost against Cody the last PLE he competed in, and just I don't know. This one's kind of hard to pick, to be honest with you. This one's hard to pick. I mean, I'll probably be rooting for Sami Zayn, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Kevin Owens won. It's just hard to pick a winner. I'll be rooting for Sami Zayn, but it's really hard to see who's gonna walk away with the victory on this. But I expect it to be brutal and intense. So, okay. Next up, we have special tag team match here, as we got the team of Trish Stratus and Tiffany Stratton taking on the team of Candice LeRae and Nia Jax. This is pretty big. This is definitely pretty big, especially for, you know, Trish, you know, returning home. Honestly, I gotta go with Trish and Tiffy. I think they pull out the victory for this match. Yeah. I don't really have a whole lot to say, but it at least gives Tiffany Stratton an opportunity to get a victory on this PLE before time come for WrestleMania, because remember, she's defending the title at WrestleMania against Charlotte Flair. Charlotte picked her. So, yeah, I'm going Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus to win this match. Okay. Now we get to the hard parts. The Elimination Chamber matches. Here we go. All right, we're going to start with the ladies first. All right. Your Elimination Chamber competitors for the ladies. You got Roxanne Perez, Bayley, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, and Bianca Belair. Now, of course, the winner of this match will go on to WrestleMania to face the champion who's the winner between Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. Because remember, those two are going to square off for the championship, the Monday Night Raw after this event. I know a lot of people, there's a lot of people are thinking we're going to get Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair again at WrestleMania with Bianca winning the Elimination Chamber. I mean, unless they pull some sort of big swerve and have Io beat Rhea on Monday Night Raw, which I don't know about that. What I think is gonna royally suck, and I'm just being real with y'all. Something tells me there's probably gonna be some sort of screwy finish between Rhea and Io. Somebody's going to interfere, and then they're going to turn it into a triple threat match for the title at WrestleMania. And I hate that idea. I hate that idea. Because it ultimately defeats the purpose for the person that won the Elimination Chamber. Now, I know a lot of people are thinking, the winner of this, and then Rhea and Io, like, the winner of this interferes, or whatnot, I don't know. And then it turns into a triple threat involving Io. I say again, don't get me wrong. I love Io Sky. I'm a fan of Io Sky. But let's keep it real, y'all. So many folks want to see her compete for the title at WrestleMania, but here's the thing. She already hasn't earned it, because remember, she didn't win the Royal Rumble, nor does she even qualify for the Elimination Chamber. So let's keep it real, y'all. If she gets this triple threat, it won't be because she's earned it. Let's keep it real. And it's like, I wish Io Sky fans would realize and understand that. Not to mention, and I pointed this out before, let's not forget how she's won her singles championships here in WWE. NXT. How does she win the NXT championship? Triple threat match. Didn't even pin the champion. Main roster women's championship. How does she win it? On a freaking Money in the Bank cash-in. Which is something that anybody can do. You know it, and I know it, that it's the cheapest way to put a title on somebody. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no, well, technically, well, no. It is the cheapest way to put a title on somebody. You know it, and I know it. Now, if we're going to be for real, let's be for real. Fandom aside, let's be for real. Y'all know it's the cheapest way to put a title on somebody. Plain and simple as that. My point is, this is the same Io Sky that won 6 singles championships back in Stardom all by way of singles matches. Yeah. So with that being said, you mean to tell me that they're not even capable of putting Io in a one-on-one championship match that she could win that way, clean? So you mean to tell me the only way that they're going to be able to put Io in a match at WrestleMania, well, aside from, the chance of her defeating Rhea, which, I mean, if she defeats her on Raw, then yes, she deserves to be at WrestleMania because she's the champ. But if there's got to be a screwy finish that turns it into a triple threat, that's the best that they can do to put Io in the match at WrestleMania. I'm sorry, but that would be a big slap in the face for somebody like her. That would be a big slap in her face. I'm sorry. I gotta keep it real. Fandom aside, because like I said, I love Io Sky. I'm a big fan of hers. I hope to meet her. But fandom aside, we gotta keep it real, y'all. And the truth is, this is a way that they could do this, but Io will not have earned that title. Period. End of story. I'm just saying. It's not about fandom. Anyway. So, to be honest, I got a bad feeling. I got a feeling that the winner of this Elimination Chamber, I hate to say it, I got a bad feeling it's probably either going to be Liv Morgan or Bianca Belair. I have a feeling it's going to be one of those two. I don't think it'll be Roxanne. I don't think it'll be Naomi. I don't think it'll be Alexa Bliss, but I wouldn't put it past them. And I don't think it'll be Bayley, but I wouldn't put it past them. I got a feeling it's going to either be Liv Morgan or Bianca Belair. But considering the fact that Liv Morgan just became women's tag team champion with Raquel Rodriguez, they just dethroned Naomi and Bianca Belair. It might be pointing more towards Bianca to win this chamber. But honestly, I think it's going to be one of those two. But yeah, hard to say. I have a bad feeling that whoever wins this is going to interfere in the Rhea Io match on Raw, and it's going to turn into a triple threat. And I hate that idea. I hate that idea. Alrighty. Now we go to the men's Elimination Chamber. Okay. So for the men, we have Damian Priest, Logan Paul, Seth freaking Rollins, Drew McIntyre, John Cena, CM Punk. Now, we already know that the winner of this match will go on to WrestleMania and will challenge Cody Rhodes. Because remember, Gunther already has his opponent, which is Jey Uso, who won the Royal Rumble. Okay. To be honest with you, to be honest with you, it's probably going to end up being CM Punk or John Cena. Because I don't think it'll be Logan Paul. I don't think it'll be Damian Priest. I don't think it'll be Seth freaking Rollins. And I don't think it'll be Drew McIntyre. I have this feeling it's going to be either CM Punk or John Cena. Yeah. That's all I can really say. This match alone is pretty loaded. And it'll be interesting to see the order of when they come out of the pods. But yeah. I'm predicting it's either going to be CM Punk or John Cena that wins this. But that's the Elimination Chamber. And then, of course, they're going to have this segment where The Rock will be there and will await Cody Rhodes' answer. The Rock wants Cody's soul. He wants him to be his champion, his corporate champion. Cody's probably going to still say no. He's probably still going to say no. But it could get explosive. Could it get explosive? But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But that's the Elimination Chamber Toronto card. I will probably check that show out the following day because I'll actually be in Jacksonville for a pro wrestling show that Walker Stewart will be commentating at. So I'm hopefully looking forward to the chance to be able to meet Walker Stewart and shake his hand and show him my appreciation. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to, like I said, those that are going to Vegas, let me know what shows you'll be attending. And hey, I'll be around. Sync up. Let's meet. Let's enjoy pro wrestling together in Vegas. So hey, let me know. And also, let me know your predictions for Stardom New Blood 19 as well as WWE Elimination Chamber Toronto. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk, brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the YouTube the Tube. My name is Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed day tomorrow, and I will see y'all in the next video and or live stream. Peace. Later.